Man, what's going on, guys? Long time no see. Shoot, it's been like 6 months since I've uploaded a video, and I apologize for that. I just had a lot of crazy stuff going on, but anyways, we're back, and I figured that I'd do something a little different this time. It's something that I've seen on YouTube. I've seen a few people do it before. It's called a wash and talk, where you just wash your car and you talk. So I figured it'd be a good way to start the year, fill you guys in on where I've been the past 6 months, why I haven't been uploading videos, the future of the channel, what's to come. So I guess we're just gonna relax, we're gonna chill, we're gonna wash the Challenger because she's filthy, and I guess we can just hang out and talk. So these are, I believe they're the FR70s from Factory Reproductions. If you don't remember, I did a few videos on these. I did a video showcasing them whenever I got them. I did a video whenever I put them on the car. And I also did a video on these tires. They are the Cosmo Mucho Macho. They're okay. They're decent. I mean, they're tires, so you can drive on them. They're not the most comfortable tires, but again, they get the job done. So I have the IK bottle. It's a pretty good bottle. It does get a little uncomfortable to use. This part right here tends to dig into your hand, but in it I have Adams Polishes wheel and tire cleaner. I think it's just a knockoff of P&S Brake Buster, but it does pretty good. It's not diluted, it's just straight in the bottle. And you can see these tires are already running brown. It's been, I think, 3 weeks to a month. Oh, it's been about a month since I cleaned this car. Just been super busy, super just going here, going there, doing this, doing that. I mean, part of that's due to the holiday season. Another part of it's just been life in general. This right here, this is a lamb's wool 4-finger mitt. I really like it. Let's see, let's start off with the barrels. This right here, this is the Microfiber Madness Incredibrush Flat. Super soft microfiber, and it fits in the barrels of the wheels really good. I like to give this a few shots of the wheel and tire cleaner. Always remember to clean your barrels. I don't know if you can see this, but it's already super brown right here. See, I like these wheels and tires. I know the whole Hellcat wheel is kind of overplayed. Seems like everybody with a Challenger or Charger likes to put these on if theirs didn't come with it. There was a moment before I bought these, I was kind of second guessing whether or not I wanted to get them because they're so overplayed, but I've always wanted them, so I figured I'd go ahead and get them, and I really like them. If you don't remember, if you didn't watch the video, these are 20 by 9.5, I believe with a plus 13 offset, so they fit really well, and I have 275s on there. I didn't want to go too crazy with like 305s in the back or anything. With this being a V6, I mean, you wouldn't really get any kind of performance gains from that. If anything, it would hinder it more than anything. I purely just got these for aesthetics. I like the way they look. The OEM wheels that the car came with, those were okay. But I wanted something different, and I really like these. Factory Reproductions, great customer service. They have a great selection of wheels. Big part of their customer base is for Dodge, but they also sell wheels for Camaros. They sell wheels for Rams. They sell wheels for, I believe, Corvettes. You know, they have a large selection of wheels that you can buy for many different vehicles. I also have this boar's hair lug nut brush. Well, it's just a boar's hair detailing brush. I went with black because I only use these for lug nuts, just so I don't get them confused with any of the other brushes. But this doesn't even leave my wheel bucket anyways. So yeah, these tires are okay. I mainly went with these just because I already spent a good amount of money on the wheels. So I did kind of cheap out on the tires themselves, but I mean, they're fine. You know, I'm not taking this car to the drag strip or anything. So they serve their purpose. If I was to get some new tires, I've been thinking about either the Mickey Thompson, what are they called? The Mickey Thompson Street Comps, or the Firehawk, the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s. Those are the two I've really been thinking about. Yeah, you can see this tire is freaking disgusting. Go ahead and rinse off the brush. This brush, it's a generic, I think I bought it off of Amazon. It's technically a carpet and upholstery brush, but I really like these brushes right here. They're real narrow. I think they fit perfect, the perfect size. Like Adams Polishes, they have their tire brush, but it's freaking huge, and it's really easy to hit your wheel and scratch your wheel because these bristles are real tough. So I really like the size of this. So now let's back up and rinse the wheel off. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the tire again, just because it's been a little while since I've cleaned them. They were so dirty. You guys saw how brown it was. So I'm gonna go ahead and scrub these one more time. Whenever you guys see the white frost, that's when you know it's paint. Yep, so now we know that's clean. Let's rinse it one more time. Now let's move on to the next wheel and tire. Let's rinse it down. As you guys are seeing, I'm starting with the wheels and tires first. Pretty much every video you're gonna watch, everybody tells you to do that. But I feel like nobody ever really elaborates as to why. Nobody really tells you why. And the people that do, usually, they'll just watch a YouTube video and somebody tells them why. And then they'll just repeat it. They might not even understand it, but they'll just repeat it. me, I start with the wheels and tires because, well, as you guys can see, we're working outside in the sunlight, and you know, I live in an apartment, so I don't have any kind of cover from the sun. So, and I have a black car. So if I was to soak the whole car down now, let's say I rinsed the whole car, or even if I went ahead and washed the whole car, the water is going to be sitting on the paint. So if I rinse the whole car down now, and then I go to do the wheels, all that water sitting on the paint, it's going to dry. And then I'm going to have insane water spots. And especially with this being a black car, you're going to see those bad. And so that's why I do this. I don't do it because anybody said you have to. I do it just because it makes sense. And then, if I was to wash the car, and then I go to do these, it's the same thing. The water is going to be sitting on here, on the paint. Then it's going to dry, and then I'm going to have insane water spots. Or, if my wheels are really nasty, which they kind of are, and if I've washed the whole vehicle, then I'm going to be splashing all the dirty water onto the paint. And someone could say, well, you could always dry the vehicle after you wash it, then do the wheels. What's the sense in that? So you can see we get water on the vehicle. So that's why I do it. And this Adams wheel and tire cleaner, it's pretty good. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a knockoff of P&S Brake Buster, but I do want to get Brake Buster. I'm just trying to finish this gallon of Adams wheel and tire cleaner before I do that. I have a bad habit of wasting chemicals. You know, like, I'll see something that looks cool that some people will say works good. So then I'll get it, and I'll try it, and it's not the best. Or I'll find something that I do like, but then I find something better. So then usually I have bottles, you know, like 16-ounce bottles that go to waste. Or gallons that go to waste. So I'm trying to be responsible here and trying to be responsible and actually finish my product before I go buy another one. Now let's do the lug nuts. Everybody was yelling at me whenever I got these wheels and tires. I mean, I was getting comments. People were DMing me on Instagram. People were commenting on my Instagram posts. You need to get black lug nuts. You need to get black lug nuts. Some people were, you need to get spiked lug nuts. I mean, I get it. The black lug nuts would blend in more. You know, I'd give you that murdered outlook, but I really like the contrast that these chrome lug nuts give the car. And not only that, but with these being like a satin wheel, gloss black lug nuts would stick out too. You know, if I was to do that, I'd want something that matches. Like if I had a gloss black wheel, then yeah, I mean, I guess it'd make sense. But I don't. And with this car, you know, I'm really trying to go with like a OEM Plus look. To the average person, they might just think it's stock. They might just think this is the way it came. But if you know, then you know. You would know that these wheels don't come on this car. You would know that, like the intake I have, that air-raid cold air intake. To someone that doesn't know, might just think it came with it. But if you know, then you know. You did. And so having these wheels with the chrome lug nuts, I think it just looks nice. All right, now let's rinse it. looks pretty good, but let's go ahead and scrub the tire down one more time, just to be sure. So like I said, I mean, it's been about a month, a little over a month, since I last cleaned this car. Partially because of weather, partially because of time, just been busy. So I'm sure whatever dressing I had on here, the Adams tire shine, it's all nasty. So let's give it a real good clean. See, now the froth is all white, so we know it's nice, clean. Now let's rinse it again. So I'm sure, as you can tell from the water behavior, these wheels are not coated. I protected them with a bead maker, I think, once. As you can tell, that's gone. But these wheels are nice. I like them. They're not super expensive. They look nice. You know, they are reproduction wheels, so they're not like an original design. But for somebody like me, this is what you wanted. You know, it's good. Good. On my OEM wheels, I didn't have this. So whenever it came time for me to take them off, and the barrels were all nasty, super dusty and dirty. There was tar all in them. No good. But if you have nice wheels that you care about, this is definitely something you want. Because believe it or not, you can see the barrel. So it'll look weird if you have a nice clean car, nice clean wheels. You know, like these wheels are satin black. But even if you have a pair of like chrome wheels or whatever, you know, the face of the wheels are all nice and clean. Then the barrels are all brown and gray. Don't look nice, don't look good. This mitt makes cleaning these wheels super easy. I don't like brushes. You know, and it's funny. The whole ideology behind this is funny. You know, everybody talks about you don't want to use brushes on your paint. It's going to scratch your paint. I mean, that is true. But then, they'll use brushes on their wheels. I mean, yeah, if you use it one time, 2 times, I mean, it's not going to just completely ruin your wheel. But I mean, you got to think about it. It's an abrasive. Over time, it's going to scratch. It's going to look horrible. So I don't. I like to use the mitt. Super soft. Super easy to clean. Man, in the beginning, I used to think these wheels were a pain to clean. All the spokes, all the areas you have to get into. But now, maybe it's just because I've been doing it for a while, but now, it's not bad. I guess it's just become normal. And this brush makes cleaning tires super easy. Really easy to control. I'm going to be hitting the wheel, scratching the wheel. Alright, let's rinse it down. Now, let's clean the tire one more time. Just like the other ones. I really love this car. I really do. Yeah, people can talk all the smack they want. It's just a V6. Which is funny. Because online, that's all people say. I mean, not everybody. They have people that... There are people that like this car too. People that have them. People that can appreciate them. But for the most part, all you hear online is just a V6. Should have got a V8. It doesn't have a Hemi. Who buys a V6? And so on and so forth. Which I mean, it doesn't bother me. It's one of those things I kind of knew what I was getting into when I got it. I know how people are. But the funny thing is, in person, nobody said a single thing like that. I always get people that are staring at it. Dude, there was one time this guy was like hanging out his windows. I was pulling up to a red light. He was already at the red light, and I was pulling up in the lane next to him. He was like almost hanging out his window, stare at the car. Every time I go to the gas station or something, everybody's like, man, it's a nice car. I really like that car. So, if you do post your car online, don't get discouraged if people are jerks about it. I haven't encountered a single one in person. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good being back out here. Washing the car, get it looking good, filming. And it's been a while since I filmed the video. So I've just been super busy, had a lot of other things going on. You know, and part of it, you know, my knee still isn't 100% recovered. I'm walking a little bit better, but I still can't walk upstairs normal. I have to take it one step at a time. Can't climb ladders or anything. You know, I gotta be careful whenever I get down on the ground, you know, because then gotta be careful when getting up, and can't really get on like my knees to do anything. better every day. I'm getting there. And then in the summertime, it's just super hot. Like brutally hot. So then, not gonna lie, I just kind of didn't even feel like being outside doing anything. You know, like right now, it's like 55, 56 degrees. Yeah, the sun's out, but you know, it's enjoyable to sit out here and wash the car. During the summer, you can't do this during the day, not out here like this. It's not gonna be enjoyable at all. And then it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Because it's like as soon as the water hits the car, it's gonna dry. So typically I wash the car at night during the summer. I'll go to like a coin operated car wash, a little self-wash. I'll do it there. You know, sometimes life just gets busy. Going here, going there, gotta do this and that. During the holidays, especially, you know, there's so much going on. And then, you know, around like July, August, you know, gotta get the kids ready for school. With all their appointments and school supplies. So it just kind of gets a little tough to put some time aside to work on the car, film videos. But not only that, but you know, there's just been a lot of stuff that I've been, I guess, stressing about. I don't really know if you can say stressing about. It's just a lot of stuff that's been going through my head. You know, like right now I live in an apartment. And I don't want to stay in an apartment, so I want to get a house. I've been looking at some 3-bedroom, minimum of a 3-bedroom. 4-bedroom would be nice, but a minimum of a 3-bedroom. 2 baths would be nice, but you know, not required. But like in the town that I live in, man, there's just nothing for sale. Even if there is, shoot, they want to. Oh, I already did the face of the goods. And even if there is anything for sale, man, they want a ridiculous amount of money. I saw this one house listed online. It was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It was an older home. I think it was built in 1982. Didn't really look that nice. Didn't sit on like any land. I think it was sitting on like 0.18 acres. And they wanted like $2.9 million for it. I was like, I know the housing market is through the roof, but geez. I mean, even if it was affordable, I probably wouldn't go for that one anyway. So we found a couple houses, not too far from here. It's in another town. It's like 25, 30 miles away from this town. Still within driving distance to my work, to where I work. And they're really nice. One is listed at like a little over $100,000. I think it was like $109,000. But it did not have a garage, which sucks, but I can live with. Because what would be the difference between like right now? That I'd have more privacy. You know, I could film my videos more. I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, people like right up my butt whenever I'm trying to film or work on my car. So that's that house. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, no garage. It's a big backyard, really big backyard. So that'd be cool to put like a pool back there. It's got a shed so you can keep all like your lawn care equipment, like lawnmower, weed eater, whatnot in it. Fenced in front yard, dividing the property line. And like I said, big fenced in backyard, but no garage. Like I said, I could live with that. Then I found another house. It's $190,000. It's 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Not as big of a backyard, but it's a modern home. I think it was built in 2016, 2017, something like that. Beautiful house, beautiful garage. I mean, it's a normal garage, but I just fixed it up and, really make that my space. And, like $190,000. So, decided that's the one that I'd want to go for. And the other one, without the garage, could be like the backup. But, man, these mortgage lenders, crazy. So difficult to work with, such a long process, so many hoops you got to jump through. And it's funny because we ran the numbers. I would put a pretty nice size down payment on the home. I'm looking to put maybe like $40,000 to $50,000 down. And so, shoot, on that house, it's like $100,000. That's like, 40? Almost 50% of the value? Doesn't matter. They don't care. So that's currently what I'm stressing about. Like I said, I don't even know if it's really stressing about, but it's heavily on my mind. But yeah, so we ran the numbers with like $40,000-$50,000 down. Our monthly mortgage payment would be almost $300 cheaper than what I pay in rent here. But to the mortgage company, it doesn't matter. They don't care. Alright, now let's rinse. That's it, this car is really dirty. When I say dirty, there's a lot of sitting, so there's not a lot of like mud. There's a little bit right there, but it's a lot of dust. And then you get a little bit of rain, like a drizzle, so then you get those like dusty water spots. It's a lot of that. So now I have this foam gun that Leticia got me for Christmas. We connect it, and now we can foam up the car. Now don't talk smack about my foam now. It's a foam gun, not a foam cannon. Now you guys are used to blanket the foam just turning the car white. That's a foam cannon, it's a foam gun, it's different. So I'm using Adam's car shampoo from Adam's Polishes, because it's pH neutral, so it's not going to strip any protection that we have, like a wax or like a low end sealant. And if this stuff dries on your car, it's okay, because the cool thing about Adams is it reactivates. So it's actually safer to have this dry on your car than water, because with water you'll have water spots. This you can just reactivate and you're good to go. But you know, like I was saying though about the house, so it's been pretty heavy on my mind. But I don't know, like I said, the mortgage companies, they just, man, they're hard to work with. They want too much, they ask too much. It's just a big headache. So it's still my plan for this year. I still want to get the house, but I don't know, it might take a little longer than I would like. You know, I was hoping to be able to move in maybe around May, June. I don't know if that'll happen. We can stay optimistic. You never know, it might. But that's been one thing that's been on my mind pretty heavily. Let's move you guys right here. So the way I like to wash the car is, everybody knows you don't go in swirls, because then you'll, well, swirl paint. But I like to do the whole top half. So like from the bottom of the window up, so the roof, pillars, back window, the top of the trunk, the windshield, top of the hood. I like to do all that first. Finally got a new tripod. The other one broke. It actually broke whenever I was filming what was the last video I uploaded? The oil change video. It broke whenever I was doing that. You guys are too far away, let's bring you over here. Tripod actually broke whenever I was doing the oil change video. For one, the mount threw my camera violently at that. So that wasn't nice. So that ended up kind of being like the final straw, I guess you could say. I was already really kind of stressed. I had a lot that I was trying to deal with, a lot that I was trying to go through. I was trying to find time to make videos, but I just feel like I never could. like find time. Once my tripod broke, I was like, you know what, that's it. I'm just gonna take a little break. Not even gonna try. Let me just go through what I'm going through. And then once life eases up a little bit, then I can make some more. Took a lot longer than I wanted, but here we are, we're making more. One spot you guys never want to miss is right here in the fuel door. So what I like to do is I like to get my wash mitt, squeeze some soapy water in there, and I have this boar's hair detail brush from the Detail Factory boar's hair detail brush I got from the rag company. I'll use that. Since it's a porous plastic, you know, this isn't going to damage anything, so you don't have to worry. Make sure you don't use this on your paint. Don't use it on your paint, it will scratch your paint. The cool thing is, you guys don't have to worry. You didn't miss anything. I haven't done anything to the car since my last video. I haven't installed anything, haven't changed anything. So, if you guys see it now, it's the exact same way it was last time you guys saw it. There was one video I tried to film. I was trying to do like a 50,000 mile review video. Just to recap, because yes, this car did hit 50,000 miles already. I was just trying to recap, you know, how the car has been, any problems, what the overall ownership has been like, just so that way, if you're looking to get one of these cars, or if you did get one of these cars, and you're just kind of nervous or skeptical, because these are expensive, they're nice cars, so who wants to spend $30,000 on a car that might just have a lot of problems? So I tried filming a video like that, but I rushed through it. I didn't like it. It didn't turn out good, so I just deleted it. And then I tried refilming it. Then my tripod broke, and it just never got filmed. So if you want me to try to redo that video, you know, leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see it. Although it definitely won't be a 50,000 mile review. It'll probably end up being more like a 60,000 mile review. But you know, I think it'd be good. Get some cool shots. We got a lot of good information to give. So leave a comment down below if there's something you want to see, and we could definitely film it. Something else I've been going through is trying to lose some weight, because I mean, it's not obvious that I've gained weight. Like, I was never thin. I was never fit to begin with. But once I hurt my knee, I couldn't walk, couldn't move. I was crutching everywhere. But for the most part, I was just chilling, just sitting down, laying back. Because I couldn't walk, I couldn't move, barely do anything myself. So I put on a lot of weight. It's a lot easier to put on weight than it is to drop it. So I've been trying to quote unquote diet pretty good, cutting out a lot of unhealthy stuff. I've been drinking a lot of like shakes and whatnot, cutting out a lot of like grease, oil, carbohydrates. I feel like it's working, but not fast enough. Yeah, it's a really nice car. It's a really good car. It's been really good to me. Spoiler alert, it's never given me any problems. I think I've only had one thing that ever had to be addressed with it. Aside from, you know, the little minor accident that it was in, you know, which insurance took care of that. You know, that whole situation really sucked. You know, like, I bought this car brand new, and I've always thought I took good care of it. And then that freaking idiot hit it. I mean, yeah, I got fixed. I didn't have to pay anything for it, but it's like, it's just, I don't know. She feels like she's been molested. still love this car. I've done some pretty, at least what I think are tasteful modifications. I know that's subjective. What I think is nice and what someone else thinks is nice. It could be two totally different nices. Starting to really warm up out here. Okay. Now it's time to do the booty. It's a really nice looking booty, if I do say so myself. And I'll explain more of this in a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to take some of you guys by surprise. I don't know if some of you guys are going to be upset, but I'm going to be selling this car soon, very soon. At least I'll be posting it, or I'll be listing it for sale pretty soon. So she's going to be getting listed very soon. I don't know what a good price would be. I mean, the car market is freaking crazy right now anyway. But yeah, she's gonna be getting listed. The new car has already been ordered. It hasn't started being built yet, but should be here. From what I was told, like mid 2022, so about, I don't know, 5-6 more months. It should be here. So this car is gonna be getting listed, I think, maybe $28,000. I mean, it's a 2019. It's got almost 60,000 miles, but it's real clean. No tasteful mods done to it. I know some people are gonna say you don't get money back on mods, but if you're listing a private sale and you find somebody that has similar taste and they also like the modifications you've done to it, I mean, you can make your money back on it. So I think maybe $28K, that'd be a good price. But I'm not going to get rid of this until the new car comes. So I've got, like I said, maybe 5-6 months for this to sit out there, see what kind of offers I get, see if there are any takers on the price. And then, I mean, if nobody takes it, then maybe I'll just sell it to a dealership. Maybe I'll just go to CarMax, let them have it. I don't know. But, yeah, March 1st, I will have had this baby 3 years. Been a great 3 years, but I think you guys are gonna love what's coming next. I think it's gonna blow your minds, so stay tuned for that. So this baby is gonna be going. With that being said, there's not gonna be too many videos coming around this car. What is going to be coming is gonna be few and far between. I think I've got maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 more videos I can make of this car. So don't be expecting another video next week, dang it, but there's gonna be a few more before this baby goes. But like I said, new car is gonna blow your mind. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna give any hints. I'm not gonna say what it is, but the new car is gonna blow your mind. All right, I'm starting to run a little short on time here, so I gotta pick it up. I think it's like 1:15 right now, and I gotta be somewhere by 2. I mean, I could always come back and do some more, but I at least want to get the washing part done. I can get it washed and dried. 45 minutes, I could do that. Oh man. This front bumper is so freaking destroyed. I feel like it's beyond hope. There's so many bug etchings and all sorts of crap in this bumper. And it's not because I don't take good care of it. It's because, well, when I first hurt my knee, I mean, I couldn't walk. I couldn't even stand. So, washing the car, that was out of the question. Wasn't gonna take it through a drive-through car wash. You can forget that idea. And now, I got crap all over it. All sorts of bugs baked onto this thing. I reached out to some detail shops about getting a paint corrected. Nobody wants to do it. So I got a polisher, got some pads, got a compound, got a polish. I might go out and get some like 2000 grit sandpaper. I have to wet sand parts of the bumper and I'll freaking correct it and protect it myself. But this bumper, man. This bumper's in rough shape, that's for sure. And I've tried messing with it before. I've tried claying it. I've tried scrubbing it. And there are bugs on there that will come off, you know. But man, if you just feel it, it doesn't feel nice. And I've clayed it, and it felt like glass. It felt like a brand new bumper. When you looked at it, it looks like you haven't washed it in like 2 weeks. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. Now another spot that you never want to forget is your door jambs. Never want to forget those. Who wants a nice clean car? And you open it up, and you got some dirty jams. So I just go through, just wipe it down one good time, and then whenever you go to rinse it, just very gently rinse that out. Don't soak your interior. It's good. Wash complete. As you can see, the soap has definitely dried, but not to fear, because it reactivates, so you got nothing to worry about. People compliment me all the time. Man, your car looks clean. What do you use? What do you do? Well, this is part of the process. As long as you don't let water itself dry, you're all right. You'll be okay. See, it reactivates right off. Nothing to worry about. I wanted to try other soaps, but what keeps me with Adams is the fact that it reactivates. There are plenty of pH neutral car shampoos, but I don't know if any of them, I don't know what other ones will reactivate. So last thing I want is to go try something else. Like, I wanted to try Coach Kimmy, Gentle Snow Foam, GSF, Geon Bathe. I just don't know if those will reactivate. So I don't want to go try them, and then I wash my car, and then I got spots everywhere. I gotta be sick. when this car is clean, it's freaking beautiful. Nothing beats it. Nothing beats a clean black car. For the 30 seconds that it's clean, obviously. Yeah, black is beautiful, but black is a pain in the butt to deal with. I'll give you a hint. My next car is not black. I knew that the minute I started ordering it. It's not gonna be black. I mean, I was double thinking it because the all black looks freaking good. Like I said, nothing beats it. So I was kind of second guessing. I was like, maybe I should get black. But then I came out and looked at this car and I was like, nah, I'm not doing black. So I'm doing the exact opposite of that. I'll let you guys try to decide what color that is, but it's the exact opposite of black. So it's done being rinsed. Now it's time to start drying. I'm gonna hit it with some Adams detail spray just to lubricate the surface a little bit, just so you don't get towel marring. And for those of you that order from Adams, have you been getting a bunch of junky sprayers? They keep breaking on me. Can you hear that? Need to get some more. Alright, I'm not going to mist down the whole car. I don't want this stuff to dry either. Now I'm going to use the Adams Polishes Ultra Plush drying towel, and this is like the best drying towel I've ever used. It absorbs the water so well, especially with black paint. Last thing you want is, smears. So like especially on the high parts, it dries it so well. You know, I'm not having to sit there and struggle with it. Especially once you use the detail spray. It works amazing. So yeah, a few more months with this baby, and then she'll go. The new one, well, the new one's gonna come in before I sell this one. Like I said, we're gonna do a lot of crazy things. This is going to be one crazy year. I can tell you that. And whoever gets this car, you know, hopefully you buy it from me. If you don't, then whoever ends up buying it, they're gonna get a sweet vehicle. I mean, yeah, it's out of warranty, yes, but it runs great. Sounds amazing. I think it's funny when people talk smack about the way it sounds. Again, only online, because nobody's ever done it in person. But it sounds good. And there are people spending a couple $1,000s on performance exhaust to get it to sound the exact same. Makes no sense. I'm all for doing things the right way, but you gotta use common sense too. This is an amazing car. You know, and it's like, and I thought about floating both cars. Keep this one, then of course have the new one. I thought about that, I've contemplated that, but I don't think I would do any justice floating both of them. I don't think that would be good. I wouldn't be able to give either one the attention I would want. Because if that happened, I'd want to still do things with this car, but I'll be too caught up wanting to do things to the new car. And then I want to do things to the new car, but then I won't be able to because I'm gonna still want to do things to this car. So, solve the problem, sell this one, rock the new one. I think things will be good. Things will be real good. Well, here we go. She's looking better. Man, freaking bees. I have to run, go do something really quick. Ran out of time, but as soon as I come back, we'll put some protection on. I'm gonna use some bead maker, dress the tires, and then she'll be good. All right, I'm back. And it would appear that I'm out of bead maker. Always shake your tire shine. I realize that, especially with Adams, if you don't shake it, it'll appear kind of like yellowy, greenish on the tires. I don't like to spray the tire. I feel like that makes a mess. What I like to do is I'll just spray like 3 lines on the applicator. This is the Adams Pro Hex applicator. And then I'll go over it. And like on the first tire, because this is real dry, you know, you get around almost the whole tire, give it like one more spray, and then go over like the second half again. And I love the sheen that it gives these. It doesn't give it a real greasy look, but it gives it a nice hydrated look. Not necessarily a wet look, but a nice hydrated look. Just like that. So now let's move on to the next one. This is really a beautiful car, and it's gonna be super sad to sell it. You know, I love this car. This car is probably the reason that like 98% of you guys even know who I am to begin with. Yeah, because I've made videos. A lot of you guys are not going to know this. I've made videos for years. I used to make YouTube videos back in the day whenever I was in middle school. And then, you're not going to be able to find those videos now, thank goodness. I think I deleted the channel that I had those on. And then I used to make videos back in high school. I used to do like gaming videos. I used to do like challenges, vlogs, comedy skits, stuff like that. That was cool. That was fun. But I never got anywhere with that. You know, especially if you want to do YouTube professionally and you want to make something out of it. It's tough. It's really tough. You need to stand out from the crowd. You know, because like let's say you want to do gaming videos. Think of all the big channels that do gaming videos. Well-established channels already that have thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of subscribers. And then if you come into it, what are you going to do differently that's going to want to make people watch you? And so I never got anywhere. And then when I bought my first car, it was a 2004 Volkswagen Passat. I think you can still watch those videos on my channel. I started doing car videos, and I'll be honest, it's kind of cringe because I didn't know anything about cars. But here I was trying to do car videos. And I learned some things along the way, and then got rid of that car. The engine blew up in it. And then I got, I think it was a 2013 Dodge Dart. It was the car before this car. And did a bunch of things to that car. A bunch of cosmetic things. Not a single performance thing to that car. Did a bunch of decals. Freaking tinted the headlights so dark you couldn't even see at night. That was freaking ridiculous. I got some subscribers from that. I think I got to maybe like 500 subscribers. No, not even. I think it was just a couple hundred subscribers, which, you know, at the time I was still pumped about. Because here I am, just little Jeremy. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows who I am. But yet people are still wanting to watch my videos. I had a couple videos that at the time I thought were pretty successful. You know, you had a couple thousand views. I was super hyped and pumped about that. But then this car came along. First video that I made of this car right now is I think is at like over 50,000 views, which is crazy, especially for me. You know, and I've done quite a few videos with this car. Definitely wish I would have done more, but I guess some things just don't work out the way you want them to. Put you guys right. Let me put you guys over here. There we go. Some things just don't work out the way you want them to. I wish I could have made more videos. I wish I could have done more things with this car. I mean, even right now, there's still things I wish I could have done to this car. I definitely would have wanted to lower it. I was thinking the Mopar Stage 1 springs. But then I kind of changed my mind of going the Eibach. I think it's a sport line. I don't want this car to be slammed. Well, at least I didn't want this car to be slammed. I just wanted to eliminate some of this wheel gap. I mean, look, I can fit 5 fingers. I wanted to, you know, bring it down to about right here. I think that would have looked really nice. So, you know, that's something I wanted to do. Oh, shit. We're good. It's not dirty. We're good. So yeah, I wanted to lower it. I think that would have looked really, really nice. I wanted to do a full, complex, comprehensive, in-depth detail series of this car. So I did the one last year. That was more cinematic, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It was more cinematic, and that was cool. But I really wanted to do in depth, show you everything. I wanted to completely decontaminate the car. I wanted to correct the car, the whole car, and ceramic coat it. Problem with that is it's hard to do here at an apartment, but I still would have tried to do it. I wanted to do a different spoiler on the back. I wanted to try to do the SRT performance spoiler. I'm probably not going to get any gains out of that. I don't race this car. Back in the day I might have done a couple street races here and there, but nowadays I don't really do that. I just like to have this car to cruise around in on the weekends. I thought it would have looked cool. I wanted to put the bigger Uconnect screen in the interior, cat skin leather in the interior. I wanted to put a different hood. There's a bunch of different stuff I wanted to do to this car that unfortunately I'll never be able to do. But that's okay. That's cool. I just wanted to do something different. I wanted this car to be very clean and very elegant. I didn't want to put the big goofy wheels on, and of course everybody and their mother loves to do a Hellcat front bumper and everything. I don't think I would have done the Hellcat hood. I probably would have done like the SRT hood, like that was on the SRT 392s, and now they come on the RTs and GTs. I probably would have done something like that, something subtle. And again, it's very OEM-esque. If you don't know about these cars, you would think it just came that way. But if you know, then you know. So, unfortunately, I'm never going to do anything. One could argue, I still got 5, 6, 7 months with this car. I could still do stuff to it, but I don't think I really want to do that. Especially because I know I'm going to be selling this car soon. So I don't think I'll really be doing any of that. I'll probably just keep it as is, wash it, oil change, and that's about it. I'm not gonna have to change the tires on it. Shoot, these tires have been on here almost a year and there's like no wear on there at all. So that's what I'm saying. There's not really gonna be any more videos coming for this car. I got a few of them. I don't know if you can see that front bumper. It's freaking horrible. Definitely gonna have to do something about that. I would like to get around to doing that soon. I would hate to sell it to somebody like that. But, like I said, I got a polisher now. I got pads, got a compound, got a polish. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to wet sand that bumper. Not all of it, at least some parts. But I'll probably address that, do it for a video. I think that'd be cool. But it's so surreal. Like I said before I got off into this whole story, this car is how most of you guys probably found me. And people could sit here and say, it's just a V6 or whatever. It's because of this car, the V6, the 3.6 liter Challengers and Chargers, that the V8s even have a platform to sell. Like 80% of all Challengers sold are these. You know what I mean? So it's because of these that you're even able to have your V8s. So you're welcome. But, a lot of you guys have probably found me because you have a car just like this. You have the SXT, or I guess a GT, and nobody makes videos on them. You know, I've searched YouTube, and you know, nobody really makes, you know, continuous, in-depth, informative videos about these cars. Whether it's information about the specs of the car, or what the car's capable of, or what the car is, or whether it's modifications, or, you know, just whatever it is, nobody's really doing it. And so I kind of stepped in, and I filled that void. What I could, I wish I could have done more. I really wish I could have done more. But, yeah, again, that's probably how much you guys found me. So it's a little bittersweet for this car to go. You know, like, I thought about floating both, but I wouldn't be able to give each car the attention that I would want. You know, like, I'd still be wanting to give this car attention, but then that takes the attention away from the new car. And I'm going to be super excited to get that new car. I'm really excited for it already. And then, you know, I'd want to do stuff to the new car, obviously, but then this car takes, you know, sits on the back burner, and I don't do anything to it. You know, I still got to pay insurance on it. I still got to keep up with maintenance, you know, periodic oil changes and whatnot. So I just feel like I wouldn't be doing any justice floating both. So what I'm thinking is, when the new car gets here, I was told mid-2022, so I'm thinking anytime between, I don't know, maybe May to September. I'm going to keep this car for a little bit once the new car gets here. I got a couple plans that I want to do. So I'll keep this car for a little bit once that new car gets here. And then, like I said, I'm going to be listing it for sale. I'm not looking to sell it immediately. So, you know, if you shoot me an offer, you know, I'm not going to be selling it 2 weeks from now. It's going to be, you know, probably around mid to the end of this year that I'd want to sell this car. But once it goes, on to the next thing. And like I said, it's gonna blow your mind, because my mind's already blown, and I lay up at night already just freaking thinking of how great everything's gonna be. But I hope you guys stay tuned for that. You know, I'm not gonna end this video saying, you know, stay tuned for new videos every week, because I'll be honest, you know, there's probably not gonna be another video for about another month and a half. I'm not gonna upload another video 6 months from now. You know, I still have a couple of this car that I want to put out. But whoever does get this car, I mean, you're gonna get a good car. You know, I wouldn't want to sell you a piece of junk. It does already have almost 60,000 miles, but it does a lot of sitting. A lot of those miles are from when I daily drove it. You know, but ever since I got the Edge that's sitting over there, this car only gets driven 1, maybe 2 days a week. You know, it's typically on weekends. And it gets 60 miles a weekend, if that. So, you're going to be getting a good car. But that's about all. I wanted to throw some bead maker on here, but apparently I'm out. And although it's a beautiful day right now, we have literally 100% chance of rain day after tomorrow, which is Monday. 100% chance of rain. Tuesday it's supposed to be cloudy. Wednesday 90% chance of rain. So, you know, she's gonna get dirty pretty soon anyway. Typically I would cover her up. Again, with all the rain coming, I'm not gonna do that, just because I don't want my car cover to get soaked, and then that's a big mess. So I think that is about it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed me just chilling and talking with you guys, just relaxing. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, then once the new car gets here, I'll definitely do it with that. So take a good look at her. There's probably only gonna be a couple more videos left, so hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to let me know with a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I want to see if you guys can guess what the new car is. And again, let me know if you guys enjoyed these videos. And until next time, whenever next time is, take care and be safe. Peace. Night.